So loves, this is the face we are going to work with. We are going to transform it to this. See the happiness? So first of all, we start with priming the face. Don't put any makeup before you prep your face. Put primer, put your moisturizer, put your sunscreen, and make sure the face is well hydrated, because if you have acne and you are not doing your skincare correct, it will be very rough for you. That is the sunscreen I'm using, Cosrx SPF 50. And then that is the foundation I'm using Maybelline. That is affordable drugstore makeup. Just I'm using a small layer to start off, and then I'm blending it with a beauty blender. That is to hide the dark spots. So I'm going to hide the dark spots first, and then I'm going to come on top with another layer of foundation and concealer to conceal everything. So today we are going to do makeup for those who want to hide your acne dark spots using makeup. Make sure you blend using tapping motions, and don't put makeup if your acne scars are bleeding. And make sure you use your sunscreen. Sunscreen is a must. If you are using makeup, make sure you take care of your face. Don't sleep with your makeup on. So as you can see, we have done our eyes, so we are moving on to the face. That is the first layer of foundation. We are done with blending. Next, I'm going to use a legal concealer in the shade Toffee. Use a concealer that is lighter than a skin tone and place it under our eyes. Do the same for the other side. Put a generous amount. And then concealer, you don't blend the concealer right away. You leave it to dry a bit. You can see where I'm placing my concealer after the first layer of foundation. And then I'm going to blend at the corners as I let the concealer dry. You're going to see our face transform. So blend lightly. Don't hurt the client or yourself. If you have acne scars, acne is not the end of the world. You can manage it. You can take care of yourself and reverse that situation. Next, I'm going to add foundation. Add foundation where I have not concealed. You can use another brush. Don't use your bare hands on an acne prone skin. That is going to add more germs. So make sure you are using clean brushes. Make sure you are using original products so that you don't trigger the acne. Also, if you have acne, you can visit a dermatologist. You don't have to listen to everybody's advice. I'm just here to show you how to conceal those dark spots. If you have to go outside, if you have an event and you have insecurities, you can just put on some makeup and go out, but make sure you address the root or the issue. So here I'm trying to contour the nose and the cheeks, and the leftover product I'm putting it on the forehead. And then say cheese, take a picture. She's posing for my thumbnail. And then we go on with the blending. I'm using a damp sponge. Make sure you wet it and then squeeze all the water out, and then so that the beauty blender does not absorb the foundation. So you blend. You can see the skin is coming through. The parts where I've blended, it's smooth. The dark spots are disappearing, literally. And then here I'm using a flat brush to clean the eyebrows. These eyebrows came out so good. I was obsessed with these eyebrows. So you clean the top part using foundation and the bottom part using concealer. And what you do for Agnes is what you do for Brenda. Clean carefully so that you don't miss your eyebrow shape, and make sure they are almost even. Next, I'm going to put on a tutorial for this eye look, so stay tuned. So you blend out the foundation, the concealer, everything. We are going to blend. So that is the tip or the secret. The secret to transforming your face from what you saw to this is in the blending. So point number 1, use original products. Point number 2, use clean tools. Point number 3, blend. If you are using the right products and you blend, the dark spots are going to disappear. The acne is going to disappear out of nowhere. But please note, the pimples, you cannot hide them completely. So don't go to a makeup artist and start shouting at them or giving them unrealistic demands. Be understanding. Also, kindly ignore my nephew at the back. Ignore him. Sorry about that. So the concealer, I think you leave the concealer to dry as you do other things like the lips, the waterline. Like here we are doing the waterline. I'm going to use a kajal. The kajal I got from Maybelline. It's I think 700 or 900, I don't know, but it's so good. Maybelline never miss. Use it. Make sure you advise I advise my clients to breathe in. When you breathe in and hold, the tears will not come out, literally. You look at the roof, you breathe in, and then you hold. That is what I do to get that perfect hairline without the client tearing. So we are buying time to let the concealer dry a bit, and then we'll go in with the blending. You can use the same beauty sponge and then blend. You can start from inside towards the outside. Yeah, and notice how my blending is smooth, light, and I'm using tapping motions. So don't be dragging your foundation and then you'll come to say you look like a ghost. People will be looking at you funny. No, make sure you tap. Also, kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you have learned so far. Give me video ideas. Just interact with me, guys. I'll appreciate that. So you tap the under eyes. You tap. This is going to take a bit of time because we don't want our concealer to crease. We want perfect concealer, perfectly done concealer. So, and you make sure when you are blending out the under eyes, the client should look up, because if not, you're going to tamper with the eyelashes. Either you're going to remove them or you're going to paint them with the concealer or something. Just make sure the client is looking up and then you blend. You can see how our face is coming together. I love this look on her. She has a very beautiful face, very nice, very beautiful structures. So this is a transformation. Nice. Anakaa vizuri sana. We are not yet done with our makeup, but she looks gorgeous. So we blend it a bit. everywhere. If you feel like it's not done, you just keep blending. Don't stop until you are satisfied. And don't stigmatize people with acne. Everybody is beautiful. You just have, and if you have acne, you just have to love your... My nephew is so dramatic at the back, but hey, Maurice, you just have to love your skin, love yourself the way you are, and just, if you are okay with it, that's fine. If you are not okay with it, just do your findings. So we blend and make sure the concealer is dry. If you leave it tacky, it's going to crease, especially under the eyes. So you blend it out. Once you are done, you can put on the setting powder. I see some people doing the kajal and then the concealer, and others do the concealer and then the kajal. I can do either, but I prefer the kajal first and then the concealer. And if you do my method, make sure you don't remove your kajal using the concealer. So you have to blend carefully. You see, I was almost removing her eyelash because she didn't look up. You can see some pimples are visible at the cheeks, but they are very minimal. Like the dark spots are almost gone. That is the powder I'm using. Once we bake the face, at least she will be good to go. But she has very soft skin, and I like her facial structures. So you put a pressed powder first, and then you put the baking powder. That is to prevent any creasing. I think the blending removed one of our nose highlight, but it's okay. So there I'm going in with our baking powder. I'm putting that and let it sit for a bit as I do her lips. That is to give a bright under eye and to bake her under eyes to avoid creasing. I don't know why I like the face with this thing. I love a baked face. When you bake your face and then you contour, oh my god, you look so gorgeous. I don't know. I wish we could walk like this. So you're going to do like that, and then contour, and then do her lips as the face is setting. She's a shy girl. Cheki mahali. Cheki beauty. Cheki beauties. Guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. Comment down below if this was helpful. Let me know kindly. Next, I'm going in with the contour. Contouring the face. The forehead sana. If you use a lighter foundation than your skin tone, you look as if you have a mask on. So you contour the forehead, contour the cheeks. I don't know. My photographer alisumbuliwa na mtu huyu akaenda, so I didn't notice the contouring is not in frame, but I think you get it. You just contour using a darker shade and that's it. You contour the forehead, the cheekbones and the nose, the corners of the nose, to give it that chisel shape. Okay, contour your nose with a smaller brush. Contour your nose using a smaller brush and then use a darker shade. I'm setting my camera over there. Yeah. And then I let the setting powder. This is the setting powder to sit. Okay, where were we? I'm setting my camera there. And then I don't know what I was doing here. I'll have to cut this part out. Okay, contour. Okay, back to contouring our nose. You will see the face will start to form shape. You see the nose, it's appearing smaller because of the effect of the dark contour. So the nose is appearing smaller. This other side. We don't want a very small nose. Yeah, after we are done with our contouring, lips, and then I'm putting on some blush, and here I'm using the Splash palette as blush. I'm using the orange shade with a fluffy brush. So you tap in kidogo and then powder your face where there is that powder. To remove it, you tap it, don't drag it. You see our final look is coming through. I love this look. I will call this girl again. We do another eye look. So comment down below, tell me the colors you want us to use next time, the foundation you want us to try. This foundation gives a more natural look. It's not full coverage, so I think next time I'm going to use a full coverage foundation. The powder, that part is so stubborn, but I like how the lips have turned out, and the nose. Look at the eyes, the small detail, glitter detail. I love this look. I took some cute pictures of her. I'll put them over here. You see how they turned out without editing. That is after the video. So we blend out that powder, small bronzer, highlighting, and then we'll be good to go. Setting spray, and then she's ready. She was from church, so I told her lazima utafute form. You cannot look this gorgeous and go back home. You have to look for somewhere to go. You must be seen. We must be seen. So guys, if you have watched up to this part, thank you very much for riding with me. Thank you very much for supporting my work. I need your views. Kindly support. I need your support. Don't stop supporting your girl. I appreciate you so much. I'm about to go back to live sessions. I was in a small break, but I'll be back. Let me get my shit together. Sorry, I don't know if such words are allowed here, but it is what it is. We are highlighting our face. Look at that glow. Oof. Okay, me, I love makeup. It can just transform somebody. Not transform, actually, it's enhancing your beauty, because girls are so beautiful. I love girls. I love making them up, but this makeup is to die for. Yeah, she has started feeling herself and she has not even seen herself. Lastly, we go in with our setting spray. This acts as a setting spray and a primer at the same time. I got it at Ken's Cosmetics, but it's so tiny. I need to restock. I need to purchase more things. That's it. So stay tuned for the final results and a reaction. I'm giving her a mirror. Let's see how she reacts. We are done with the makeup. She's looking at herself. Here she was saying she doesn't look like herself. Na venye anacheka. Oh my god. She's admiring herself and laughing. Sema, we santaenda wapi? I'm so smart. I don't look like myself. Baby, this is the host of CityView TV. Her name is Anne. Kindly support her. I don't know her socials, but I'll definitely tag her below. She's so gorgeous. She does hosting for CityView TV. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and support her. She's the next Mongai Eve, or even better, actually better. So kindly support her and tell me down below what you think of this look. That's it for today, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Nawapenda sana. Kisses. Bye.